Okay, so finally, Royalloween is here. I've been waiting like centuries, except it's okay because I completely understand why it took so long, especially because of the new recolor of the school. Yeah, I'm going on for too long. Anyways, so this is going to be the ultimate candy guide for you. I tried to include almost every candy farming method except for the school like dorm room one. I genuinely just don't understand that one, and honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. I just feel like a lot of the other ones are way easier, and you don't have to learn something new. You know what I mean? Okay, moving on. So, first up, we've got apple bobbing. Now, apple bobbing has been changed from last year. You can only farm 10 times per hour now. And it's not even guaranteed that you'll get an apple in those 10 times. So that's lovely. Um So, what I think you should do with apple bobbing is I wouldn't stress about that. It's no longer a primary resource, even though it used to literally be like the best candy farming method. It's not worth it anymore. So, literally, just probably set a timer on your phone or something for every hour, just so you can go back while you're doing one of these other farming methods. Okay, so, after you've done your apple bobbing, let's say you go, hey, I'm gonna go trick or treating. So I went around and I did 3 complete cycles around the round of houses, like the cycle. Um, for the first one, for the first like round that I went around, I got 146 candy. The second one, I got 184, and finally the third one, I got 170. Also, I'd like to mention that I got like so little on the first one because well, a bunch of monsters came out and I got killed like 3 times and had to run all the way back. Um yeah. Anyways, so basically the average candy amount. Oh, also I forgot to mention that each round took me about 6 minutes. So the average candy amount for each cycle was about 170 167 candy. Okay. Now, you might be wondering, well, how do you do trick or treating efficiently? Which I understand. So, I'm going to tell you some tips I have for trick or treating. Yeah, I used a lot of these last year, so they're not really completely new, but who cares? It's fine. It's whatever. Okay, so the first one is that take off your heels. Take them off because they can block you from picking up the candy, and they're just annoying. Especially when you have like those like really like tall heels. It's yeah, just take them off. Also, using the crawl animation might help you pick up the candy, but I'm honestly not 100% sure. I just feel like it helps. Um, so yeah. So, what I typically like to do is I typically like to go around to each house and ring the doorbell. Do that for 3 houses, and then like don't pick up the candy when you're ringing the doorbell, and then run back to pick up the candy from those 3 houses once you're done ringing those doorbells. Most of the time, it's like already on the ground by the time you get to the third house. I feel like it's a lot like better than just waiting completely for the doors to open on each one and stuff because that just takes way longer. So yeah. You also might want to take off any wings or anything that might block your vision. I just find it helpful, because you have to see to see the candy and pick it up. So yeah. Next up, we have the candy bowls in the new school. There's a total of 4 candy bowls which are located in the main campus, or the entrance, which gave me 96 candy. The front desk next to our beloved Poppy, and I got 77 candy. The musical chairs class, 128, and the bathing quarters by the main doors that gave me 64. So in total, I got 365, which might differ each time. It's probably not going to be the same since I find those like numbers really odd. It's probably like a range, probably from like I don't know, 60 to 150, something like that. I don't know the exact amount. But don't forget that you can do these every hour as just like the apple bobbing, so you might want to set a timer or something, maybe try doing apple bobbing and then doing this, so then you can just set one timer. Okay. So, the last farming method is Blackwood Manor or the ghost hunting, which is my personal least favorite. I don't really understand how to do this, so, like, the results may be a little off, but I got 118 in about 10 minutes of ghost hunting. Some tips I have for this one that I learned while I was doing these 10 minutes is don't forget to wear the goggles. I've literally forgotten to wear them multiple times, and it's just not good because then you can't see, and yeah, it's a little annoying. Try to get it in good public servers, like ones that have a lot of people that you can just mooch off of. Sure, you get less candy, but I find it a lot easier than chasing a ghost through multiple rooms to get a single hit per like every 8 minutes. And also don't forget to refill. I forget that sometimes as well. Oh, and don't forget to find a way to keep yourself entertained. You can do this also for trick-or-treating if you find that boring, but for me, it's definitely the ghost hunting. For me, I was talking to my friend like the entire time, so it was like a lot more fun. In the end, I find trick-or-treating to be the most effective and efficient way to get candy. My personal routine is like what I do is first I go to the fountain, then I apple bob. Well, actually, I go to the fountain, then I collect the candy bowls, apple bob, then go trick-or-treating until my timer for 1 hour goes off, and do the apple bobbing and candy again, and then waits till the 1 more hour goes up, then a fountain. Then just literally repeat. Sure you don't have to follow the exact same pattern or whatever, especially if you're doing ghost hunting. So yeah. I hope I could help you, and I hope you get what you guys are looking for in candy items and stuff. By the way, I'm just gonna mention, since it's the end of the video, that, I did change my name from Invincible Wolf to Mokanara. And I did this because I just didn't really feel like Invincible Wolf suited me really well, so I changed it. Who knows if I'll change it back? I don't know, man. But, yeah. Anyways, good luck farming for your candy. Bye!